first question is, if someone does good deeds without having the intention of it being a good deed, would he be rewarded or not? This is an issue of dispute among scholars. And the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, where he listed down a number of good deeds of charity, of helping this and that, and the Prophet finally said, and when having intercourse with your wife, you will get a charity and you'll be rewarded. So the companions were shocked, may Allah be pleased with him, and said, "O Prophet of Allah, one of us enjoys his desire and he would be rewarded for that?" The Prophet said, "Yes." "Do you think that he would be sinful if he puts it in something haram?" And the companion says, "Yes." And the Prophet said, likewise, if he does it in a halal way, he'll be rewarded for that. So this is where the scholars went into different opinions. Some of them say that in order for you to be rewarded, you have to have the intention to stay away from haram, to avoid fornication and zina, and you have to intend doing something that is permissible or rewardable. Other scholars say no. As long as he avoided haram and he's enjoying what is lawfully his and he desires, then he is rewarded. And this seems to be more worthy of Allah's kindness and mercy. So yes, if you do good things out of your nature, not thinking that this is rewardable, in this case Allah Azza wa Jal would reward you for that. And likewise that prostitute from the Bani Israel, who was thirsty, went down into a well to have a drink, came up, saw a dog was thirsty as well. So she said that this dog is as thirsty as I am. She went down and she put water in her shoe, and she held the shoe in her mouth and came up and gave that water to the dog. Allah Azza wa Jal forgave her sins for that good deed. Now, whether she did this for the sake of Allah or out of her own goodwill, this is something we are unable to determine. So we go with the flow and say Allah's kindness and mercy would incorporate all of this, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.
أمة الإسلام بشرى إننا نلمح فجرا في شباب قد أشادوا صحوة للدين كبرى.